So as you might know, my relationship with Premiere is not so steady. It's unstable and it crashes a lot. Now Adobe, our relationship therapist, tried to fix this with updates, but it kinda got worse. For example, the new unwanted import and export windows, more steps are required to export your video. Just why Adobe? I really miss the old one. Now it got a little bit better though with the new updates. You can now send your projects to Media Encoder by pressing Alt plus Shift M on your keyboard. Now when it's open, click the export settings and there you go. The old legacy export window is back. Now if you're using the new export window anyway, this little feature is gonna come in handy. Premiere will now show you the export settings you recently used. And this is useful when using the same export settings with all your projects. But it's nothing compared to the new feature called text-based editing. Now this feature is still in beta though, but everyone can download it from the Creative Cloud app. With this feature, you can literally edit your videos without having to play back the footage. To start, use the brand new text editing workspace. Find it by going to Window, Workspaces, and then Text-based editing. Now drag your video into the timeline, and as you can see, Premiere starts transcribing your video automatically. Once it's done, simply select the parts that you want to remove, then click the Extract button, and this will cut away your selection and it closes the gap. This makes Premiere super powerful and time efficient. And speaking of powerful, there's one thing that turns my Premiere into an absolute beast of a video editor, and that is the Storyblocks plugin. Now they're also sponsoring this video, by the way, but seriously guys, without this plugin, the Premiere just isn't the same for me. I don't have to switch between my browser and Premiere anymore, and I also don't need to organize my assets. The plugin will take care of that. All I have to do is type in whatever I need and bam, a million high-quality royalty-free stock assets, all in HD or 4K resolution, and you can download an unlimited amount of those. You know, you can visit space, download videos shot on the other side of the world, nature clips, traffic videos, and what I absolutely love are the drone shots, because not everyone can afford a drone, and in most places, it's legal to fly one anyways. So why not use Storyblocks? Now besides that, you can also download Premiere Pro and After Effects templates that will save you so much time. On other stock websites, you need to pay an expensive price per download, but with Storyblocks, you will get everything for one set price that you can pay monthly or annually. Now I've been using Storyblocks for years and I can truly recommend it to any creative. So take back your creative control with Storyblocks unlimited royalty-free stock library and tools today by going to storyblocks.com/Premiere Basics or simply click the first link in the description down below. And now back to Premiere. Oh no, we've never left Premiere, that's right. Now in the meantime, my timeline got super messy and unorganized. I told you to clean up your mess, Premiere. Maybe Adobe has a nice update to fix that. Oh, but of course, they recently updated the productions, and now it's finally usable as well. Now a production is used to work on multiple projects simultaneously, or with a team on a shared storage like a server, for example. And to create one, go to File, New, and click Production. Now in this panel right here, you can see one project, which you can rename to Assembly, for example. Now to add more projects, click the New Project button and give it names like Assets, Interviews, B-roll, and so on. If you have lots of projects, you can even organize them in folders too. But Jordy, what is new to this? Well, you can now easily copy files from one project to another one. Simply hold down Ctrl on your keyboard and drag it into a project in the production panel. Now, for example, the interview project. As you can see, the files are now copied into that project. It is that simple. Now, the next improvement has something to do with Lumetri. Remember when we had to go into the sequence settings and go through all this mess to find the colored space settings? Well, there's no need for that anymore. In the Lumetri panel, you will find another tab now called Settings. Right here, you can easily change the color space of your project. For example, when using a camera that supports HDR, such as an iPhone, you can set the color space here to Rec 2100. And this feature is also in beta, by the way. Now, the next feature is really over the top, guys. Adobe just GPU accelerated the split, center split, and non-additive dissolve transitions.
Wow!
That is so cool, but when is the last time people used these transitions? The 90s? How is that gonna help my relationship with Premiere? You know, you'd be better off downloading my free transition pack with 30 awesome transitions, link below, guys. And then the next big update is the new Learn panel. You can now search for a tutorial. Yeah, nobody wants that. You know what? I'm gonna take that with me and bring it to the moon and leave it there.
There we go. Now you guys better be off watching one of our courses. They are much better. They're highly rated. You can find a link to it in the description down below to learn everything about Adobe Premiere Pro.
Okay, that wasn't actually the real moon. There was no oxygen in my suit. It was outside of my suit. Anyways, guys, with all this new knowledge of Adobe Premiere Pro, you want to learn some very cool editing tricks? Well, you can check out the video here on my left to learn all about that. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay creative.